Hey Brian, first of all, thank you very much for these opportunities to create this small exclusive interview. And you are the famous author in the world. You have a lot of bestsellers and your books already helped a lot of people. But I have very interesting question. For example, if person can possibility just buy just one your book, which kind of book you recommend it?
Well, the best book for all is Maximum Achievement. I think in Russian it's Maximum Potential.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the most popular book in the world for changing your life. But if you are in sales, my sales books are very helpful. If you are in management, management books. Time management,
Yes.
my time management book.
Great. Thank you. Many people ask me, I try to change my life, but for example, my husband or my wife, some other members of my family say, no, it's impossible. You never change your life. It's impossible.
Yes.
What kind of advice can you give the people who live in this situation?
Well, the most important word in success is the word focus. 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 And the big mistake is people try to do many things and they don't focus.
Yeah.
And especially today with telephones, messages, ringing, people are always distracted. And so the key is to focus on one thing. So you ask, for example, with habits. Habits are important. You say, if I had one habit, what would be the best habit for me to help me right now? And then the way that you learn a habit is you repeat and practice and repeat until the habit locks in. So you learn one habit. That's all. And every day you concentrate on one habit. If you want to learn time management, then you select one method or technique that will help you. For example, you could say, I want to be good at time management. Okay, part of time management is to be punctual. Right? So therefore, I will be punctual every day for 1 month. And you develop the habit of punctuality. So the key is to change one thing at a time. Work on one goal. Work on one habit. And just continue to focus until it is automatic.
Thank you. One more question. We know a lot of secrets of success, but I have my favorite. What about you? Do you have favorite secrets of success? For example, top 3.
Yes. Well, number 1 is always to accept responsibility. We feel the same way.
Yeah.
And that was an important time in my life when I was poor, working as a laborer and no money, and I realized I am responsible. I cannot make any more excuses. And after that, I never made excuses. I always say, I am responsible. Number 2 is you ask, if you are going to be responsible, you are going to be responsible for what? Что? And the answer is goals. So then you write down your goals. And you be very clear. And you make plans for your goals. And then number 3 is you concentrate on the most important thing you can do each day to achieve your most important goal. So those 3, accept responsibility, write down your goals, focus every day on your most important activity.
Yeah. It's the same.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah. You saw how I work, how I provide my seminars.
Yes.
And for example, if some person in Russia just think, do I need to go to Sergey seminars or not?
Yes.
What could you say to this person?
Well, what I always say is that your most valuable resource is your time and your life. And you can learn these things yourself or not. And it may take you many years. But if you go to a seminar like yours, you can learn all these excellent ideas fast and then you can use them immediately. If a person decides, I will learn this myself, I do not need to go to the seminar. It's the same as deciding to build a car. Right? And so you get one piece each day or each week for your car. And then next week you get another piece for your car. That's the same as reading a book or listening to an audio program. You learn a little bit each week. Well, many months and years will go by before you have all the pieces to make your car. But then, what do you know about building a car? So you have all these pieces, but you don't have a system. One of the keys to success in life is to have a success system, a step-by-step system, like a recipe in the kitchen, like a blueprint to build a building. You need a system, or you can spend your whole life and never be successful. And what they learn in your seminar is they learn a system for success.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. And finally, just question. It's not question probably. 2015 just begin. What would you wish to Russians who will watch this video?
Well, Russia is going through a very difficult time now because of the ruble and because of the change. And so Russian people must be open to new ideas. They must be open to flexibility. They are going to have to change their business, and sometimes a lot. They must change their life. In Russia right now, January, it's very cold. Right?
Yes.
You cannot say, I don't like the cold. I wish there was no cold. Close my eyes to the cold. The cold is a fact.
Yeah.
It's a fact. You cannot change the cold. The political and economic situation in Russia today is a fact, like the weather. So you must adjust. You must dress warmly.
Yes.
So you adjust to a fact. You do not cry about it. Don't worry. It's a fact. It's a fact. So therefore, the Russian people today must accept that this current situation is not going to change for a long time. So they must adjust to the change and continue to succeed, continue to survive.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Brian. It was a pleasure to talk with you.
Thank you, Sergey. Большое спасибо.